So we're ready to go get a haircut. For air conditioning this morning. My Jack Russell dogs. One is a smooth coat, short hair, and Jackson, of course, is a rough coat. He has to be groomed from time to time. My intentions is to breed them and sell the puppies. Have a mixture of big, we call it broken coats. But I tell you what, owning dogs and trying to keep them healthy is not cheap. I took them both to get their heartworm shots a couple weeks ago. Almost $500. Get their shots and get 6 months. That's a 6-month shot, and then a 6-month supply of flea and tick pills they take once a month. I don't know if it's worth it to try to raise puppies or not. Of course, I'm getting one of these days. I'm gonna be moving to the Philippines, and I'm not taking them with me. So, I have to find them a home. What do you think, dogs? Think you ought to I need to find a new home for you? I don't know. Dreaming of a life in the Philippines. Groomer we're going to, if I can remember where she lives, is the only groomer I can find in town that actually does grooming on a Saturday morning. The other places in town, they only work Monday through Friday, which I don't blame them for that. But they only groom in the mornings. That I don't understand. They only groom in the mornings. And this is the only place I found that would actually groom on a Saturday morning. Let's see, we're a little bit early. Too bad. Now, she may charge more this time, but the last time she only charged $20, and I was quite surprised, pleasantly surprised. Most places quote like $40 for washing, grooming. He hasn't had a bath in a while this time, so it probably could cost more. Alright, we are bats. Open, come right in. Alright, Jackson, you ready? Huh? Alright, Molly, you stay in the truck. Come on, Jackson. Alright, come on, buddy. Stay. Jackson's not groomed yet. We might run by the dairy and check out the milk trucks. Yes, I am a milkman. That is my main job. This work truck is, I do spray yards on the side, fertilize them, keep them nice and pretty and green. Used to mow a bunch of yards. I sold off that business. Oh, Molly didn't. Nobody here, I don't think. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Nobody's here. They may not be working Saturdays anymore. Yeah. No one here. Actually one of my customers. He's had it mowed once at least already. Well, let's take a drive over by the dairy. For those of you who don't know, I am a milkman. It's a hard life. This is my second week back from the Philippines. The first week was literally, I ain't gonna say the bad word, but it wasn't an easy week. Having to readjust my hours to sleep. And a milkman, we get up at like, well, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I get up between 12 a.m. and 12:30 to start my route. Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I usually get done about 12 hours later every day. It's kind of rough on a family life, especially when you have a part-time job spraying and mowing yards. I started a mowing business 12 years ago with a push mower and 2 yards every week. It ended up growing into 40 plus yards, 40 turns, and trying to hire help. At 63 years old last year, I decided I had come to a crossroads and it was time to get rid of one of my jobs. So I sold off the lawn care business, kept the spraying and fertilizing part of it, and 5 yards that I mow. And when I retire, I guess that's what I'll do. Another year or two. But this is the dairy. These are the trucks. I meet a lot of vendors out on the road. Chip guy, bread guy, soda guys, etc. They get up about 4, 5 o'clock in the morning and start their routes. We have 2 ice cream drivers. There's my truck right there. And they're the same. They start their day about 5 a.m. in the morning. But during school, we have all the schools to do in the middle of the night. And I have a lot of coffee shops I do. So yeah, got to go to bed by 6, 7 o'clock at night, catch some shut-eye, get up and go to work, get off work about 1 p.m. the next day, go mow yards during the summer, go home, rest, get right back up and do it again. It's a rough life. But when my Filipino wife makes it here to the USA, she and I are going to go into business together. If I can teach her how to drive a zero turn mower. Bet you can. Alright, look at you. Look at you. Aren't you pretty now? Got that, we can see your heart on the back. See that heart? Wow. Yeah, I think I'll crank the mower up, mow it one more time, and spray it one more time. Kill off this ryegrass. Because the Bermuda is starting to get green. There's chemical working better over here. But yeah, I think I need to mow it and spray it again. There's the Bermuda starting to get green. Walk over here to my neighbor's yard. I take care of his. Looks like he had a few weeds to come up, but you will have that. There's a dandelion, but for the most part, pre-merge does an excellent job. But that's like all chemicals, it's not going to be 100%. Anytime you spray, it will not be 100% effective. You will have some tough weeds that will manage to break through the barrier and come up. Now, if you can tell the difference, this is the neighbor's yard. There's clover, all kinds of weeds. Now this will be pretty lush and green. By the end of next month, this will be nice and pretty, dark green, beautiful. I hope mine will be. But yeah, I think I better spray it again. Tell you what, when you own your own home, there's a never-ending projects. Got a project I've got to do in the next couple of months. And that is this nasty mess. That old deck right there actually came from my neighbor's house. He built that structure. I took my zero turn mowers and we drug it to here. Kind of propped it up. Bought these covers. Looked nice at one time, but that's a waste of money. Don't ever do this. So now this has all got to be tore out, hauled off to the city dump, and then I got to build me a top on it. Take the rails off. I got to do a complete remodel. That'll be a weekend project in the future. I'll probably videotape it.